Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years.
Looking at your average day, look at the things that you could do all day long. I'm not talking about Netflix. The things that you could do all day long that won't bore you to death and you won't get sick of. Focus on those kind of thoughts. The things that you just love doing that you never get sick of. Right? So Tammy's right now I'm going to pass it over to Tammy to brainstorm on some of the questions to kind of help you to get unstuck, to help you get started. So back to you, Tammy.
So before we start throwing the questions out there, I would love all of you to write this down. I am so grateful now that abundance comes to me easily and effortlessly on a consistent and everyday basis. Because gratitude is such a huge foundation on everything that you desire to be, do, and have in your life. I would love all of you to read this when you wake up in the morning. Wherever you put it where you're going to see it. And every night before you go to bed. Okay, so we're going to go with some of the questions. You write the questions down too, because this is going to help you as well. What would your friends be like in your environment? What would you do for personal fulfillment? Most of us don't take the time to do the things that we love because we're so caught up in the things that we feel like we have to do. What will you do? What does it look like for you? What life purpose would you strive towards? What is so meaningful to you that you jump out of bed to do because it brings so much joy to you? What would your business be? I love this one. What time would you start work? If you had everything that you desired, what time would your day start? And what time would it finish? What finishing time, if it's a work schedule that you desire, not have to desire. It's up to you. You make these decisions on what you want for your future, but bring it into the now as if you already got it. What's your relationship like with your spouse? You can add your children, your grandchildren. What would you have for dinner? If you had no financial worries at all, what would you have for dinner? We all know that groceries today is absolutely insane. But what would you have for dinner if you had the choice? And where would you go out to eat? Who would you eat with? Who are the people in your environment that you'd love to go out, hang out, and go and have a meal with? Who are these people? Important people in your life. And what are the kind of things that you would be talking about? What do you like to talk about on a daily basis? What makes you happy? That Chris and I have lots of conversations on a daily basis on things that we love to talk about, things that we like. You know, it's not always something that I like that Chris likes, but we both have to be happy. So sometimes I'm doing the things that I like, even a course or whatever it is that I enjoy, and then Chris will do something that he enjoys, and we're all happy in our happy home. What would you do at night? What would your evenings look like? And who would you do it with? Even better, where would you do it? I like to vacation. I know we do. That's got to be in the plan, right? No limits. You're creating your life. And what thoughts will go through your mind before you go to bed in the evening?
So now that you have some of those memory joggers to help you, keep in mind that these are examples. There's 1,000 things I can think about that could be different that are not on that list that you might think about. And what's very important is once you start figuring out those answers, write them down from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep at night. And my recommendation is just do an evaluation of your own day, right? Tomorrow you wake up and there might be some things that you're not happy about, but there might be some things that you're really fun about. Write this down, the things that you would like to do more of. And the more details and the more clear you are, the better this will be. This is perfect exercise before you actually set your goals, right? And you don't need to share this with anyone. What matters is you.